So welcome guys, it's another amazing market review session. All right, and as you guys already know, my name is Adetola Freeman. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about a couple of things right before we begin to talk about the dollar and the whole other interesting scenario of what is going on at the moment in the market. All right, before we go into what exactly is going on in the market, all right, I want to say a big welcome to everybody. Those who have been waiting for this stream to start, I can see, about 20 names over here at the moment. All right, so I want to say a big welcome to you guys. All right, it's amazing. It's beautiful having you guys on board right about now. All right, so having said that, when we look at what we currently have, all right, on the charts, okay, I know that you guys want us to talk about gold, it's natural, all right, but right before we talk about all of that, I think it's important that we first of all take a look at the big picture. All right, then from there we can break things down, bring things a lot closer to home, and then talk about every other thing that is going on in the market. All right, so give me a minute. All right, so welcome guys. This is the US dollar chart. All right, let's look at the daily time frame. This is the US dollar chart on the daily time frame. All right, and according to what we can see that the dollar has been on this steady downtrend that was created since September. All right, since around 27th, 28th of September. However, if you look at what we are also seeing at the moment, we can see that we are at the 200 moving average. All right, price just moved below the 200 moving average. All right, and in addition to that, all right, please hold on. Yeah, so in addition to that, we can also see that based on the previous market structure, all right, based on the previous market structure, this was a break of structure. All right, we also had a couple of structural breaks, at the top around this area. All right, here. Okay, we can see that currently price has broken below this particular one. All right, this particular low, which may not necessarily be a breakout. All right, you can see that currently we're seeing a serious attenuation in price. We've seen also the price movement created a gap. All right, created a gap. So what am I expecting from the dollar for today? All right, I would want to say that I'm a bit optimistic. All right, I'm a little bit optimistic that the dollar begins to give us good movement from this particular area. All right, in the sense that, like I've said, when it comes to market smart money trading, all right, we can talk about a whole lot of things, but one of the most important things is talking about demand and supply, as well as what we call liquidity. All right, and looking at this particular situation that we have on the chart at the moment, I believe strongly that this is a demand. It's a demand zone that is happening right after the liquidity has been taken from these lows. All right, so we have equal low liquidity taken out here. All right, which means that from this spot, all right, there's a huge possibility that the dollar becomes stronger. All right, and that we get this. All right, that we get a movement such as this. All right, however, it's also important to note that in the event that this zone gets broken out of, all right, we may see dollar drop all the way down to this area. All right, this particular zone over here. Okay, so that is the double scenario, right? It's called the knife edge scenario. It's a situation where we have two possible situations or two possible scenarios for price to play out. All right, and that's exactly what I have over here. Okay, so we're still going to delve deeper into the whole technical analysis thing. All right, into the whole technical analysis thing once, you know, once the release is out, all right, or a few minutes before the release comes out. But nonetheless, permit me to quickly say this, all right, and I think that I've been hammering on this for some of those who I have, you know, spoken with personally, even in my streams, all right, or my articles, the articles on the website. I've been talking about the fact that it's important to understand that the year is coming to an end, all right, which means that many of the major banks are going to be consolidating on their positions. All right, we also have a lot of position traders who are going to be capitalizing on their gains right about now. All right, and they will be looking at, you know, taking out their trades. All right, you know, closing out their trades or the commodities, which means that you of all people need to be conscious of the fact that a lot of money is going to be leaving the market. All right, and if a lot of money is leaving the market in that sense, it means that you don't want to be caught on the opposite end of the liquidity. All right, there's going to be some loss of momentum in the market generally. All right, but at the same time, you don't want to be found standing in the direction of the price. All right, you want to be riding the wave and not standing in front of it. All right, so that's what we're going to be talking about. That's what I just wanted to put out there, all right, so that you guys could basically know what we're talking about, all right, and work along that direction. Okay, and work along that direction. So guys, I can see that a lot of you have questions, a lot of you have you know, things that you would like to say. All right, so I'm going to just open up the floor for those of you who want us to take a look at one commodity or the other. All right, now the way we usually do this is we formulate a bias before the release comes out. All right, and then after the release, we also check how far that bias has played out. All right, so if you have a commodity you'd like us to take a look at, you can just drop it in the comment section right down below. All right, and I can see that a large majority of us are going to be trading gold. So let's go right over to gold now. All right, let's go to gold. I'm going to start from the 4 hours time frame. All right, this is the 4 hour time frame on gold. Let's do daily. So this is the daily time frame on gold. I believe that I've done some analysis on the website early this week talking about my expectation from gold. All right, but nonetheless, I think it's also important that we look at those setups here. All right. So personally, I could say that we have this zone over here. All right, and it's not just a demand turned supply. You can see here that it was a demand zone that turned into a supply, which means that this is a pivot zone. All right, but at this point, it is expected to also act as a supply zone in the sense that we're seeing that pivot zone. We're also seeing the 200 moving average acting as a confirmation of you know, resistance. All right, so what we want to see basically, there are two options that we're likely going to see. All right, the first option, like I said, it's a knife edge kind of scenario. The first option is that gold comes this way. All right, the first option is seeing gold come this way. All right, in order to mitigate this demand zone. All right, that would be the first option. The second option, however, would be that we get to see gold spike higher, and I'm going to show you how to know which one is most likely going to play out so that you can capitalize on that direction. What do we do next? We come to the 1 hour time frame. We come to the 1 hour time frame, and what we're looking for on the 1 hour time frame is a break of structure. All right, you can see that currently gold is consolidating. It's consolidating between this level, all right, this level and this level. Okay, so what you're basically waiting for is a breakout of this this consolidation area, all right, the breakout of this consolidation area would give you that that confirmation for a possible entry, all right. So for those of you who've been asking about gold, you can see we've talked about the two possible scenarios, all right, because like I said, it's a kind of a knife edge scenario over here, all right. So looking at it on the daily, you can see this is the small consolidation area, all right. So if on the 1 hour time frame price breaks out of this consolidation zone high, all right, it means that you should definitely be buying gold, all right. And if it breaks out of this zone lower, all right, it means that you really want to sell gold, all right. And now I'm going to mark out the targets, all right, the targets to watch out for. So if I'm selling gold, where should I put my take profit, or where should my TP be? All right. So if I'm to sell gold, I think my first take profit will be 1779.5. All right, 1779.5. Then my second take profit could be somewhere around here, all right, which is 1772.5. all right, and then the third take profit should be somewhere around here, all right, which is 1761 or 1762. Yeah, 1762, 1762. So our first take profit 1779.5. all right, our second take profit 1771.5, and then the final take profit 1762. all right, 1762. So those are the three targets if you were to sell gold, all right. Remember, we're looking at the breakout of this zone, all right, that consolidation area. So what if I am buying gold, all right? What if that is what happens and price breaks out of this area, all right? So I'm just going to quickly point those targets out right now. Please hold on. Okay, I think I'm going to have to go to the lower time frame for this. Okay, good. Yes, so if I were to buy gold, all right, my first take profit would be over here. All right, my first take profit will be over here, which is 1809.27. all right, 1809.27. That's my first. All right, so my second take profit would be over here. And then this would be the third take profit. All right. All right, please hold on, guys. We're having a bit of a technical issue. All right, can you guys hear me right now? Is the audio better now? Okay, I think the audio should be back now. I think the audio should be back now. All right, all right. Apologies about that. There's a bit of a technical issue going on here, but please just bear with me. So, like I was saying, all right, if we get a breakout of this consolidation area, all right, let me just remove this feed. So if we get a breakout of this consolidation area, all right, our TPs are going to be over here, all right. The first one for the buy is 1809, all right. 1809 is our first target for the buys. Second target for the buys is 1812. All right, second target for the buys is 1812. All right, 1812. That's the second target. And then the third target for the buys is 1834. All right, 1834 is the second target for the buys. All right, so did we all get that? Do you guys get that? All right, those are the targets that we'll be working with, you know, for those are the targets we'll be working with in the events that we're looking at buying, you know, buying gold. All right, so those are the targets to consider. Then when we talk about these targets, remember what I said, all right? These targets are based on what happens outside this zone, all right? Outside this consolidation. So for gold, it could be a buy, it could be a sell immediately after the news is released. All right, that's basically what we're waiting to see. All right, that's basically what we're waiting to see. So having said that, we're going to go right now to the rest of the majors. All right, let's take a look at GU. All right, let's take a look at GU. I'm sure that the release is coming out right about now. All right, yes, I think the news is out. Yes, so NFP has been released, and currently I can see that it is better than expected. All right, and as you can see, this is it. We've broken out of that zone already, so which means that we're selling gold. All right, we're selling gold all the way down to, this is our first target, this is our second target, this is our third target. All right, I'm sure that you guys can see that right now. All right, so like I told you, that zone, and as you can see, this is the breakout of the zone already. So TP1, TP2, TP3 in that order, all right, in that particular order. Okay. Are you guys with me? Let me know if you guys are with me. So that is gold, as you can see. It's very close to the TP1 already, as you can see. We're also approaching TP2 in a few minutes. Once we clear TP1, then definitely the next thing would be to target TP2 and then TP3. All right, so let's see how gold does. In the meantime, let's also check Euro USD. All right, we can see that Euro USD also broke out of the consolidation area. All right, from the daily time frame, we had our zone marked. All right, let me zoom out a bit. Daily time frame, this is the zone on Euro USD. All right, and currently, if you look at what we have, all right, if you look at what we have currently on Euro USD, all right, you can see this is Euro USD 1 hour time frame. Price has also broken out of a consolidation area. All right. So price has broken out of this consolidation area, and you can see how massive that drop is going. All right. Unfortunately, I would have given us the take profit areas for this particular trade as well. All right. I think I would have done that. Sorry, let me do this. Oh yes. So this would be TP3. All right. As you can see, price has reached the TP1 already. All right, this is TP2 and this is TP3. All right, you can see that clearly. All right, so this is almost TP2. Then we also have TP3 all the way down here. All right, if we go over here. All right, we can say TP3 is over here. So we have TP1 already cleared on AUDUSD, TP2 on AUDUSD, and TP3 is right over here. All right, Euro USD, we just looked at Euro USD. This is TP2 on Euro USD already. This is TP2 on Euro USD already, and then this is TP3 on Euro USD as well. Okay, so if you come back to gold, you see that gold is kind of struggling, but nonetheless, I'm pretty certain that we are going to reach, we're going to get to our TP1. All right, I'm pretty certain about that. Okay, this should have been our TP1 on gold, right over here. Then TP2, and then this would have been TP3. Yes. So let's see. Those are the 3 take profit points, and I'm pretty certain that price is going to reach all of these levels. All right, I'm pretty positive about that. Okay, so why am I having this conversation right now? All right, it's because I really want you guys to understand, not just the trade signals per se. All right, it's not just about the buy this, sell this per se. All right, it's more about you getting to understand the process behind every single trade. All right, getting to know what exactly is the process responsible for every single call that I make. All right, so such that if I'm saying, all right, we're expecting gold to sell, all right, because we're expecting the dollar to get stronger, okay, you can literally identify the reason or the factors that are leading to that conclusion. All right, are leading to that conclusion. So if you're on this stream right now, all right, probably you have a question about any of the other setups or analysis, or you have something that you would like to, talk about, contribute, please, you can drop it as a comment down below. All right, and then we'll address that. You can see Euro USD, this is TP2 already. All right, this is TP2 already. This is TP2 already. And TP3 is right over here. I'm not sure we looked at GBPUSD. But I'm also going to do the trade breakdown on GBPUSD right now. And you can see GBPUSD, we also have this consolidation zone. All right, that was our consolidation zone. So we have TP1, TP2, and then TP3. All right. So I know that for some of you, my approach to this Fibonacci could be a bit confusing, all right? But please do not focus on that. Just focus on the targets, all right? Focus on the targets, not how I was able to get those targets, all right? You can see USDCAD. So it literally played out across all USD pairs, all right? Because currently, the dollar is a lot stronger. Will gold continue going up later after the news effect? I very much doubt it. All right, I sincerely doubt it. And the reason is because if you've gone through all of the setups that I've dropped, all of the analysis that I've dropped on the website so far in the last 1 week, all right, you realize that my bias on gold, GBP, USD, and the likes has been bearish constantly, all right, over the last 1 week. And I think that my overall target is actually all the way down here. All right, my overall target for a buy is all the way down here. For a sell, rather, is all the way down here. 1722. All right, 1722 is my target. All right, so I expect gold to drop at least all the way down to 1722 before I can even start to expect a possible buy. All right. So trust motif, do you get the answer now? Do you have an answer to that question now? So this was also the, I think BTC USD analysis was also dropped on the website. All right. And I talked about the fact that BTC USD was going to break out of this consolidation. All right, after breaking out, come back for a tiny retest, all right, and then bounce higher. And as you can see, it has completed the first leg of the breakout, all right. So now I'm expecting the second leg of the breakout, the second leg of the movement, which will most likely come back to retest this trend line and possibly this demand zone, okay, this demand zone, before we get the final push on BTC USD. Well, for gold, that is my final target, all right, not my immediate target. We already discussed the TPs 1 to TP 1, 2, 3, all right, for gold. All right, this is TP1, price has gotten there already, 1787.5. This is TP2, which is 1777.5, and this is TP3 right over here, 1761.5. All right, NZDCAD, let me see. So this is NZDCAD, daily time frame. I usually love to start from the daily time frame because it gives me a wider view of what's going on in the market. All right, NZDCAD, daily time frame. I can see that price is at a trend line resistance. There's also this huge supply order block. All right, there's that huge supply order block. This was the previous break of market structure, at least towards that direction. I'm coming to your question, please. Trust motive, I'll address that question. So currently, this is the dollar, this is NZDCAD, all right? And you can see that this has been the reaction from that order block, from that supply order block. All right, price had a consolidation. All right, price had a brief consolidation around this area. All right, this was the consolidation around this area. We've seen price break out of that consolidation. All right, however, I can see that that breakout of this consolidation was a spike, okay, and it left a gap, which means that naturally price will try to refill that gap and then drop lower. All right, so price would most likely come this way and then all the way down. All right, so if you come to the daily time frame, or let's do 4 hours so that we have some more realistic targets. So for NZDCAD, I think my first or my main target, my final target will be somewhere around here, which is 0.84853. 0.84853 will be my final target on NZDCAD. So trust motive, you said, why does gold and silver, why do gold and silver move similarly, or why are their movements alike? Of course, Lekaya, you can actually put your stop loss at break even right now on gold. We still have a long way to go, so closing right now may not be advisable unless probably you have a large position open and then you're closing, you're taking partial profit. All right, if you're taking partial profit, that's nice, but if not, then I'll advise that you allow a play out. Just put your stop loss to break even and then allow the market play out. So as far as NZDCAD is concerned, I think that this is the target. Then trust motive, gold and silver move hand in hand, because if you check it, it is XAUUSD, all right, then XAGUSD. So both appeared against the dollar. So usually when there's a strong fundamental factor in favor of the dollar or against the dollar, both of them will move in the same direction. All right, both of them will most likely move in the same direction. Ifan Khan, you're welcome. I hope you were able to make some profit. Please, if you were, just let me know in the comment section. If you made some profit, please let me know. EURGBP. All right, let's take a look at EURGBP. All right, so this is EURGBP, and I think that my bias on EURGBP would be largely bullish. All right, largely bullish. Let me clear off all the objects. So this is EURGBP, and I think I can see that we've had this trend line support over here. All right, there's that trend line support over there. There's also this hidden area of demand. All right, it's a slight area of demand just hiding right over there. Zooming out a little bit so we can see. All right, so let's see the whole picture. Yes. So this is the demand zone on the 4 hours time frame, and you can see that price has reacted from that demand zone after taking out this equal lows as liquidity. All right, we have all these equal lows taken out as liquidity. So price came into this other block to react, and I'm expecting that from there we should get some bullish movement. All right, you can see EURGBP currently, this was the reaction from the other block. All right, that was the reaction from the other block. We got this break of structure. All right, this break of structure, and then we've retested this demand of the block already. So I think naturally my expectation would be that EURGBP comes all the way up here. All right, somewhere around 0.86295. 0.86295. 0.86295. That would be my target. All right, Samuel, it's good to know that you're in profit. That's a good one. Trust motive, that's also a beautiful one. USDCHF. I want to be sure that case study P2P, I want to be sure that you got the EURGBP target. All right, EURGBP target is this point here. My bias is bullish. All right, so although there might be some initial rejection from here, all right, let me just map that out so we could see price do something along this line. All right, so something along that line is my expectation for Euro GBP. All right, USDCHF. USDCHF is very bullish right now, obviously practically bullish. Daily time frame, you can also see this was the demand zone. Oh, yeah, that's the demand zone we got the reactions from. All right, so price is currently reacting from that demand zone. We've taken out liquidity from all these lows. All right, and naturally, I think that it's only expected that USDCHF should at least come all the way up to this point. So at least that would be 0.94945. 0.94945 would be the first point that I would like to see USDCHF react to. All right, because there's this trend line, there's also that supply zone. All right, so I want to see those two confirmations or those two confluences point in the same direction, which would be USDCHF coming this way, then possibly this way. All right, before we get the breakout. Okay, where is the retest likely to happen before continuing the downtrend? On gold, let's check that. Where's the retest likely to happen? I think I would say it already happened. All right, we broke past the TP1, came back to retest TP1, and now we're heading towards TP2. All right, so I think that the retest already happened. All right, Benjamin, when to start buying what exactly? Buying Ghana Benjamin. Apologies if I'm not pronouncing it right. I'm just trying my best. So let me know what it is that you're planning to buy or that you're intending to buy. All right, so all right, Bernard, it's good to know that you're in profit. That's a nice one. Keep it up. Okay. So this is literally what we're seeing right now. Gold just got to our TP2. All right, this is TP2 right here. All right, TP2 right here, and then this is TP3 all the way down here. All right, Benjamin, I'm sorry, I will not be able to tell you when to start buying gold, all right, because right now, as we all can see, gold is bearish, all right? So to tell you when to start buying gold would be to tell you when to go against the trend, and I don't think that that would be in your best interest, all right? So just follow the current trend, all right? And then when that trend expires, okay, in the Telegram group, if you're in the Telegram group, you're going to get notified. Our analysts will definitely send across some trade ideas that can help you or that can assist you in knowing when that buy is in motion. All right. So do we have any other questions? Any other questions, guys? Any other questions? Any other questions from you guys? Just bring it on and let's take a look at it quickly. Yeah, Euro USD TP1, TP2, USDCHF has not done anything major yet. All right, US dollar still contemplating, but I'm pretty certain that it's going to move. AUDUSD, as you can see, AUDUSD hits TP1. All right, it's currently retracing. So let's see if we can find an entry on AUDUSD. So for AUDUSD, if price retraces all the way back to this point, which is the 0.67935. All right, 0.6935. If you do get price coming all the way to that point, then I would consider that an area of retest. Trust motive, that's beautiful to hear. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So that would be a good point to enter the trade, all right, and then target 0.67215. All right, so once that retest plays out, we can easily navigate in that direction and take a sell. All right, but from what I'm saying, it may not go that far, but if it does, that would be an opportunity for a re-entry. So NZDUSD, we already looked at NZDUSD, the consolidation, the breakout. This was the area of consolidation, right? And then we got the breakout. So basically for NZDUSD, as you can see, this would have been my TP1. This is TP2 already, and then this would be TP3. All right, so NZDUSD is currently at TP2, facing some resistance from this zone. All right, but I think that it's cleared that zone already. Oh, it's probably going to clear that zone. All right, and then this would be the area for our final take profit. All right, somewhere around here will be the zone for our final take profit. So yeah, if you guys do not follow the analysis the analytic articles that we post on the website, please do yourself a favor and follow them diligently. All right, last week I think I posted this setup on JPY pairs. All right, yes, as you can see, that was around 14th or 15th of November. All right, and I posted this setup, all right, as an analytic article. Those who followed this article would have easily made about 590 pips, all right, 590 pips on CHF JPY, as well as a couple of others. Let me quickly search that out. CHF JPY, I think I had it on CAD JPY or AUD JPY as well. All right, but altogether, if you had followed those that analytic article, you would have made well over 2,000 pips since that Friday. All right, so please, guys, do yourself a favor, follow the analytical articles. All right, because all of these things are things that we do in order to be able to give you the best kind of support or assistance that we can give you as a firm. All right, so please do your best, follow up on that. All right, and as the year progresses, or going into next year, all right, personally, I'm looking towards being able to enlighten you some more about smart money trading concepts. All right, so from time to time, you're going to see me do trade breakdowns on the analytic article, as an analytic article on the website. All right, I already started doing that, but I'm going to go into more depth, explaining more concepts in the next couple of months. All right, so please and please go to the website, follow up on the analytical articles, all right, so that it won't just be the live streams will not be the only time that you make money. All right, so let's also help you make money from all of the articles and trade ideas that we share on the website as well. All right, so quickly, I just want to quickly get feedback from you guys. All right, for those of you who are on the Telegram channel, for those of you who are watching this currently on YouTube, all right, I would appreciate your feedback. Let us know what are the things that you have enjoyed about, you know, this meetings, these services, all right, all of these things. Let us know, what do you think you like us to improve on, all right, what are the things that you like to see a lot more of, all right, so you can easily let us know about that, all right, and then we would make efforts to improve on that. Yeah, this is gold. I already told you this is TP2, all right, so whether it gets to TP3 or not, all right, it's really not the bone of contention, all right, because like I told you, this was TP1, this was TP2, and it has gotten to TP2 already. All right, that's gotten to TP2 already. So what we're seeing now is a retracement. All right, it doesn't mean that the trend has changed, which was why you heard me say clearly, if you have a large position open, take partials. I think I mentioned that about 10-15 minutes ago. Take partials, all right, and then move your stop loss to break even so that the trade can just play out of its own volition or of its own accord. All right, so I believe that has settled it. All right, so guys, it's been an absolute pleasure. It's been an absolute honor working with you guys, or you know, anchoring this particular live trading session with you guys. All right, I know you guys love gold so much. I do too. All right, and I'm looking forward to, you know, your amazing testimonies by the end of this year. You know, amazing reviews. If you've not yet given us a review, please do. All right, give us some reviews, give us some thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Also, talk about some of the things that you've enjoyed. You know, tell your friends, tell your colleagues, let them know that this is an avenue to, you know, build up a career in the financial markets. All right, we're here to help you. We're here to assist you. All right, so please, guys, just spread the news. All right. So once again, my name remains Adetola Freeman. I am your friend. I am your host, and I am an FBS analyst that is wired to assist you make profit. All right, so thank you so much for attending today's live stream. Until when next I come your way, have a fantastic and amazing day. Bye-bye, and enjoy the rest of your day.